At this mysterious downtown San Francisco warehouse.
Is that nice?
Yeah, welcome to Other Lab.
Other Lab, an independent research lab, is filled with inventors and engineers working on projects that most other labs would never dream of.
This is actually the world's first inflatable robot. So this robot is entirely made out of fabric and filled with air. So there's literally nothing inside. So you can bang it around as much as you want. It's safe from us, but more importantly, we're safe from it.
Albert says this soft robot actually helped inspire the robot in Disney's Big Hero 6.
Robots traditionally have always just been bolted to the floor and you bring the task to them. We are looking at how do you now make robots that go out and interact with the world.
Thinking very differently to solve problems is in Other Lab's DNA, like how to overcome the space limitations of bulky hydrogen tanks.
The inspiration here was actually the human intestine, which is this long tube that folds really tightly inside your body, but actually has a really big storage capacity. And we wanted to take that design idea and apply it to hydrogen tanks, which have never been a shape other than cylinders.
Other Labs techies get paid salaries, but with the expectation that the projects they create will eventually spin off into companies. Michael Taylor is working on what's called an industrial paper airplane for autonomous aerial delivery. The drone, made of cardboard and potentially soon a mushroom-based material, would be able to deliver a one-way payload and then biodegrade on its own.
So what we're really excited about for this is humanitarian and disaster relief kinds of efforts. You know, if you think about trying to get vaccines to a Médecins Sans Frontières hospital in the middle of nowhere, you're trying to get supplies into Aleppo during the siege. This is a very targeted way to get things exactly where they need to be. And so you have a much higher rate of return on the supplies you're trying to use to help people.
One of the startups that spun out from Other Lab is called Rome. They've created this exoskeleton, which actually is composed of nylon and fabric. All you have to do is add air. It gives your elbow 25% more torque. And in tests, it's doubled your endurance.
The thing that makes me really excited about this prototype actually is that it only weighs about 1 pound, so less than half a kilogram. And it only costs about $20 in materials. If you were going to build this same capability with traditional devices, you'd be looking at 8 to 10 pounds and at least $5,000 to $10,000.
Rome founder Tim Swift is a perfect example of the type of thinkers who come to Other Lab. For years, he helped build exoskeletons for one of the market leaders, Exobionics, but still felt he could do better with a radically different approach. Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.